All right, today we're going to trace the incredible story of a city's transformation. We're diving into Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, and its absolutely mind-blowing journey from a quiet desert town to this futuristic global metropolis, and all in just a few decades.
So, when you look at Riyadh today, what do you see? It's all dazzling lights, ambitious towers, a real hub of commerce and culture, right? But what if we could just peel back all those layers of glass and steel? Can you even imagine what this exact spot looked like just 50 years ago? Seriously, the contrast is staggering.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's wind the clock back half a century. We're going to step into a version of Riyadh that's, well, almost unrecognizable today.
Welcome to the Riyadh of the 1970s. You know, this was before the oil boom completely changed everything. Back then, the city was all about quiet streets and traditional mud brick buildings. It was a community really truly rooted in desert life. And it's such a stark contrast to the global giant it was just about to become.
So, how did people live? Well, life revolved around central spots, like the local market or souk. You could say there was a small market. The whole city was really a collection of different neighborhoods, and there were many traditional sand houses that communities were built around. This style of building, it was perfectly adapted to the climate, and it really formed the foundation for the modern Riyadh we see today.
All right, now let's jump forward, back to the present day, to see what 5 decades of just explosive growth looks like.
The Riyadh of today, it's an absolute powerhouse. It's home to these incredible architectural marvels and a massive public transport network. This is a city that has just fully embraced modernity and ambition, and it's become a huge player on the world stage. So this new cityscape, it's defined by its signature skyscrapers. You'd say there is a tall tower. And of course, there's the constant flow of traffic on its highways. There are many new cars. The city's entire infrastructure had to be completely re-engineered to support this booming population and a super dynamic, diversified economy.
Okay, this is the really cool part. Let's put these two different eras side by side so we can really, truly get a sense of the scale of this transformation.
Just look at this. On one side, you have a city defined by tradition, by its natural environment. And on the other, a metropolis just buzzing with global ambition and technology. This isn't just about different buildings, you know. It's a complete societal and economic evolution, all captured right here in one picture. And here's another incredible comparison. Those simple, sandy streets, they've been totally replaced by these multi-lane superhighways just carving their way between skyscrapers. I mean, in just 50 years, the entire character and scale of Riyadh have been completely redefined. It's wild.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground, right? So let's do a quick recap of the key differences that really tell the story of Riyadh's journey.
So let's think about a key area, like education. 50 years ago, in a neighborhood, you might have found just one small school. But today, in that same area, there are probably multiple big, modern schools. This incredible growth in infrastructure really shows you the city's population boom and its huge investment in its people.
And that simple shift in language tells the whole story, doesn't it? The fact that we go from saying there was a small school to there are many big schools, well, that just shows the massive expansion in public services that had to happen to keep up with the city's amazing growth.
So let's do one last quick review. We've seen how a landscape of simple, traditional houses completely changed into one filled with towering skyscrapers that scream global ambition. And we've seen huge infrastructure get built, like the massive international airport, which connects Riyadh to the rest of the world. Riyadh's journey over the last 50 years has been, well, nothing short of remarkable. And it makes you wonder, right? It raises this really fascinating question. If this is what 50 years of change looks like, what on earth will the next 50 bring?